something that I had been hearing a lot about is unspun yarn. Have y'all heard about it? Essentially, it is the yarn before it's yarn. It's after roving, but before the plying, I believe. And a lot of people have been knitting with it, and it's very lightweight because, again, because it's not spun, it's not heavy. I don't know. Anyway, I ordered 2 of these. They're called plates. They're not skeins. And this is the brand name. Plutalope. Yes, Plutalope. And this color is, what is this color? I don't remember. Heather green, green heather, something like that. It is 100% wool. And I've never seen anybody crochet with it. So of course I had to. But let me show you this up close. Wow! Can you see the different colors that are coming through? Like you can see some blue. And so this is what, whenever I was trying to describe how the Holst super soft yarn looked, and I said you can see it's like green, but then up close it's got all these other colors. This is exactly what I'm talking about. All those different, is it striations? Is that the right word? I don't know, but it's really pretty. Now, the reason why it looks like this is because out of habit, I grabbed the middle of the skein or plate. But rule number 1, when using unspun yarn, you do not pull from the center. And the reason why you don't is because, let me see here, with unspun yarn, let me see if you can see, it is, okay, let me show you. You ready? Okay. So it's very delicate in that way. So you would pull the yarn from the outside so as not to put too much tugging on it. Now, next question is, how in the world can you knit or crochet with it if it's that delicate? Well, as it was explained in another video, and it makes sense, when you saw me pull it apart, my hands were like this far. But if my hands are closer together and I tug, it's not going to come apart. So when you're crocheting or knitting, you know, we're putting stitch over, you know, we're moving the yarn over and over itself. So that actually helps to lock it together and it won't just pull apart. Now, if you do manage to pull it apart, because it's 100% wool, and I'm a lady and I'm not going to show this, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do what's called spit splicing. Oh! Spit splicing, except I'm not going to use spit. You just wet the 2 ends and you twist it together like so, and then you rub it. And by doing that, the friction causes it to reattach itself. And you can do this with 100% wool. So even if you have like fisherman's wool or, you know, some of the super soft from Holst, if it comes apart or you're joining a new skein, instead of having to weave in that end or do the ties and whatever, you just wet either end of the yarn and place them on top of each other and rub, and the friction from your hand will cause the 2 pieces of yarn to reattach, in case you didn't know. All right, now with that being said, this little plate right here is 328 yards, but it weighs nothing. Like it's just insanely light. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I do have a Holst yarn that is very similar in color. It's the one that I called, I think I said it was like 4077th green. So I might do one strand of that with one strand of this and make something. I don't know. I ordered 2 of them. And if you're interested, I ordered them from the Woolly Thistle. They are located in New Hampshire. And I ordered this before the holidays and I received it on New Year's Eve. So it took about 11 days, but you know, that's the holidays. Plus they are in the process of moving. So that'll slow things, that slowed things down also. So if you're interested, stay tuned because I will definitely be keeping you up to date as to my success and or failure with the Unspun yarn. It's really lovely. And okay, it's not rough. It doesn't feel like the Topsy yarn where it, you know, that what I call it, rustic or whatever. It feels like wool, but it's not rough wool. So I'm looking forward to making something. I don't know what. And also I need to go back and look to see what, okay, the color is called Spruce Green Heather. What I need to find out is whether it's classified as a worsted weight or what. Yeah, I'm not sure. And again, because of the way it's put together, you know, it seems like you could almost spin it and make it thinner. So then it could be like a fingering weight. I don't know. So I'll have to go back and look to see if I can get more information on that. And if I have that information by the time you see this, I'll have that information down here.